So it will be very difficult to get hands on it. They are not going to make a lot of devices. So it's sort of a concept like a phone, and as you can see, let me just unlock this. It is having a huge screen that's a 6.4-inch screen. And the thing with this is the bezel-less design that they are having. With every phone, we have a lot of bezels. So this one has the highest screen to body ratio. That's what Xiaomi says. And in fact, if you notice, it does not even have the earpiece over here. They did something very interesting because they didn't have space for the earpiece, and the front facing camera has gone down. Let me actually give you a physical overview, then we'll continue. On the top we have two secondary noise cancellation microphones, and we also have a 3.5mm headphone jack. And on this end we have the volume, and this is the power button, and these are also made up of ceramic, so feel very good, I would say. And again, this is also glossy, so that ceramic finish. We have the speaker at the bottom, USB Type-C port that will be used for charging. And on this end, we just have the SIM tray. It accepts dual nano SIMs. And on the back, again, as you can see, it's shiny black, and it has a 16 megapixel rear-facing camera with dual-tone flash. And this is the fingerprint scanner. The fingerprint scanner works very well, and it says Mix designed by me, it says over here. So, and it's having a big screen. It's having a 6.4-inch screen, but as the bezels are so thin, let me actually compare it with some other devices that are having a 6.4-inch screen. For example, this is the Xiaomi Mi Max that has a 6.4-inch screen, 6.44, and as you can see, this is significantly bigger than that one. And I also have this is the Samsung's this is the Samsung's Galaxy A9 Pro, which is having a 6-inch screen, and as you can see, though this one is having a 6.4-inch screen, the length is almost the same. So they've done a very good job in terms of though it's having that 6.4-inch screen, it feels like you're holding a 5.9 or a 6-inch device, not a 6.4. But again, as you can see, the bezels are really slim, so you have to be hyper careful, and it's a very slippery device. Even this is made up of ceramic that simply does not give good grip when you hold the device. So that's one thing that I have noticed. Now let me quickly give you a specs overview, then we will continue. This Mi Mix is powered by the Snapdragon 821 chipset, which is a quad-core processor. It has the Adreno 530 GPU, a 6.4-inch IPS LCD screen. It has USB Type-C support with quick charging 3. Moving to the camera, it has a 16 megapixel rear-facing camera, a 5 megapixel front-facing camera, and a 4400 milliamp hour battery. And in China, they are selling two variants. The one that we have is having 4 gigabytes of RAM, and this comes with 128 gigabytes of storage. There is also one more variant that comes with 6 gigabytes of RAM with 256 gigabytes of internal storage. And in China, the price is going to be for the 4 gigabyte variant around $525 US. And regarding the earpiece, as you can see, there is no earpiece. So it uses actually piezoelectric technology for the earpiece. I have to really test out and see how good the call clarity would be. And also it does not have any proximity sensor, if you notice, but it uses an ultrasonic sensor for the proximity. So I will definitely have to test how well it works after putting my SIM. I'll definitely try to do that. And again, it runs on MIUI, as you can see, and it comes with the Chinese ROM, so the language and stuff, as you can see, notifications are in Chinese. By default, the Google Play Store also won't be there, but you can sort of sideload if you know stuff, so you can do that. And in general performance, it's the Snapdragon 821, so it's a very fast chip that you see. Also, they have given this virtual button over here, as it's very big, it just floats over here, so you can move this anywhere. So you don't have to go all the way down every time. You can just tap this and access stuff. For example, this is the multitasking tray. So that helps a little bit, I would say, but still a big device, I have to say. Moving to the screen is a very good quality screen. As you can see, the viewing angles are really nice on this one. It's a 6.4-inch IPS LCD screen, and the screen ratio is very different compared to other devices. Normally, other devices have a 16:9 ratio, but on this one, it's 17:9 with a resolution of 1080 by 2040. So it comes to a PPI of 362, and I have to say the screen quality is really good. I also ran some benchmark. I'm not a big guy on benchmarks, but let me actually talk about the specs using the CPU-Z. As you can see, it's running on the Snapdragon 821, and this one is clocked at 2.34 gigahertz, not like what we had with the Pixel. They were sort of underclocking it. And as you can see, this one that we have comes with 4 gigabytes of RAM. Again, moving to sensors, it has all the sensors. Again, this is let's move. As you can see, it has all the sensors that you need. So Xiaomi is not skipping on anything. They have like put everything in this device. I also actually ran some benchmarks. I'm not a firm believer in benchmarks, but some of you always ask me for benchmark results. So let me actually show you. I ran the Geekbench and Antutu. So let's see the results. And I had saved the screenshot, so let me show you. And first, let's talk about Geekbench 4. These are the scores that I got with Geekbench 4. Now moving to Antutu. Antutu, I got a score of 1,16,863. So this is what we got with Antutu. So general performance is nice, but this is more or less like a concept phone, I would say. Having that bezel-less design, but again, with bezel-less designs you have to be hyper careful, because the bezels actually indirectly protect the screen, and as you can see, if the phone gets dropped in the corner, good chances of the screen cracking up. As this phone, as the screen is cracked up, I won't be doing a full in-depth review, but I can post a FAQ kind of a video where I'll answer most of your common questions. I'll use this device for the next 2 odd days or so. So if you have any questions regarding this device, do post your questions in the YouTube comments below, and I'll try to include those questions in my frequently asked questions about the Mi Mix. So guys, that's it for now for this video, and if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.